Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dad Games Badly. We're back here today with NHL 21 and our European Explorers Draftagory franchise series. We are getting started in the middle of October here. Just going to take a quick look at our line C. We did sign some of our draft players here. Zaborski, it was not one of them. Who was? Oh my goodness, Papasil, that's an old one. Atlanta Thrashers. Stan Whitaker is here. He is our first round draft pick in year one, the medium top 669 overall. 0 points in 3 games, -5. You know, not the greatest. Gaetan Jobin is here as well. Also, no points in 3 games. Feichel is here as well. He was last year's first round pick. I believe he is. Yeah, they want him on the 4th line, eh? Interesting. Just trying to see if I can fix that a bit. No, doesn't look like it. Alright, well that's better than nothing, unfortunately. Michael Carcone is not ours. Ladle and Greco aren't as either. Nico Gross is ours. You know, not doing too bad. The 67 overall. Yeah, and that would be it. And I believe our goalies are in this year. Nick Malik, at least, is here. Actually, not bad numbers in the one game that he has played. We are hoping that we see some growth from him, as well from Nico, and I believe Whitaker. And Feichel, if we can get it. We will see what happens. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to jump in this season. Everything is set up at this point, and I will see you at the end of the season, just to look over everything. Alright, coming back into the season with 5 games left. Now 9, 65, and 5. Can we make it 10 wins? Honestly, I doubt it. Maybe against Buffalo, and no. So 9, 68, and 5 to end the season. Absolutely terrible. We're basically up until February, right before the deadline, winning 1 game a month, and then we won 3 in February. Then it looks like 1 in March, 1 at the beginning of April as well. So not the greatest season for us, but that does put us exactly where we want to be in terms of bottom of the draft rankings. So let's go ahead and take a look at our team. It does not look like we did as great, our rookies, as I was hoping that maybe they could do something, but we didn't really give them any support, and for that is my fault. Leafs are the best team in the league. The President's Trophy winners, 116 points, 23 points for us, 64 for Minnesota, and so on and so forth. Did anybody get screwed out of a playoff spot? Does not look like it. The top 16 all made it. Fantastic. Point-wise, Sam Anis is a 69. Very nice. Versac, we want to look at Whitaker, 28 points. Now a 70 overall. Not the greatest. Where is it? Jobin is a 65. Feichel is a 66. Nico is still a 69. So, not great. Definitely not great. Malik actually wasn't that bad. 67 overall. Fukali was slightly better, 71, but we don't really care as much about him. So let's go ahead and sim to the draft, and I will let you know who wins the Stanley Cup. We'll go through the awards, and then, right, the playoffs has ended. The Stanley Cup champions are the Colorado Avalanche, and the Calder Cup champions are the Binghamton Devils. Very interesting. Salary cap goes up about $3 million. Not as high as the year before, but that's okay. That probably doesn't help when one of your teams has 23 points and are based in Europe. So we move from 1 to 2. San Jose makes the big jump. And other than that, there's no big jumps happening there. Central Scouting has released their new scouts. We'll take a look at that just before the draft here. Take a look at any retired players. Let's take a look at forwards here. Thornton, Parise, Koivu, Ladd, Jokinen. Yeah, you know, people you'd expect to be leaving around this time, which is nice to see. Defensively, Goligoski, Vlasic, Daly, Johnson. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then goaltender-wise, Smith, Vast, Paperley, and I don't know who that guy is. And I don't think we lost anybody because most of the guys are fairly young, but we do have some older guys in there. Just Joachim Lindstrom, so not a big loss. He was just a AHL player for us anyway. Joe Thornton and Zach Parise both become coaches. That is interesting. We'll have to take a look. Nothing in Europe, and we do lose a coach in Burnaby, so that will have to be dealt with at the end of the season here. Draft interviews, we'll just skim through that. That's not a big deal. Pro Scout, we don't care because we're not scouting any actual players like that. And let's just take a quick look at the draft class, see who and or what is available. Syphilito would be our first. Ooh, and he's confirmed medium elite center. I do like the looks of that. Let's go ahead and run to the Dell quickly. So Keller at 15, Hackey, Mackey, Oliwa, some decent guys that maybe we can get low 4 there in the second round. Wouldn't be terrible, maybe. Let's take a look in the next one. Is there anybody there that needs to get out? Strombo, unfortunately, buddy, I don't need a fringe. Bowmeister, Herblinen. I mean, not that you guys are terrible, it's not worth bringing you in. Abel Hill, medium top 6. Got some thoughts in there, it looks like. Medium elite Syphilito from the Extra Liga, which I'm super excited to see. In the ICE medium 6 at 11 as well. Alright, so we do have some choices, but I definitely know who we're going after in the first round. He's probably going to be a little bit lower in overall, but that's okay. So we'll just go ahead and sim this first pick here. St. Denis, a medium elite at 83. Sniper, how is that? Ooh, very nice. Very nice. He's fast. His strength could use some work, but other than that, he's a pretty good player. And then we will go ahead and move on to Mr. Syphilito here. Oh, actually, you know what? He's NHL ready now. Oh, size and skill. Woo! 200-foot game, size and strength. Ooh, he's a big boy. Oh, he's 6'5". Okay. Breathe, Dad. Breathe. It's okay. It's not Christmas. It's June, but it's okay. It's the most wonderful time of the year. A 77 overall medium elite center from the Extra Liga. What a beautiful grab. We'll take a quick look here through the first round, see who else got taken. Honestly, 78 overall, 75 overall. Okay, so Gunnarsson would have been good, but other than that, you're not really. There's a lot of medium elites in this draft. So this guy was available to us. Aliwa was, I believe. Or maybe not. But doesn't look like we missed out anybody. Yeah, we've got a pretty decent player there at 2. So let's see who's available here. Alright, so we've got Lucas Benda. No perceived weaknesses, strength, balance, offensive play, left defense. Not bad. Plays a 4th line role, probably a medium 4 if we're lucky. High 6 maybe. Vernarski, again, 3 years out. Petro comparison, right shooting defenseman at 17. You're 18, and so you're probably more of a. Goodness, why is this so difficult? Like, it's great that we get this opportunity to look at like players this good, I guess. Were we taking the German, or was that the Belarusian? No, the Belgian. The German or the Belgian? Do I want the defensive defenseman who is probably going to take a little bit longer to develop, or do we take the guy who's a little bit younger, a little bit smaller from the NLA, most from the LNA from Lucerne, or AC Ambri Piotti? We are going to go with Caden Vernarski, the right-handed defender. Let's go ahead and make that pick, lock it in. A medium 4 at 64. Wow, okay. So we want to make sure I just want to double check his name. That's great. Benda. That's right. All right, let's go ahead and sim to our next pick here at 65. Let's jump up to this round. Benda. Medium 4, 64. So we couldn't have done any worse. Like, we would have gotten basically the same player. One's a 2A. Definitely looking like a 2A. And if I get to Benda, who is here, yeah, basically around the same. I think our guy has a little bit better skills. Anybody else that stood out? I forget that dude's name. Maybe he's still available. We will see. Gallardi or Sigalette. Yikes. Jonathan Sabarin. Yikes. Patrick Havlet. Yikes. Why does nobody have great skating down here? Like, I get it. Strombo. You're going to be high overall, that's for sure. You're going to be... Alright, maybe we'll keep Strombo because we do need goalies no matter what anyway. I know he was somebody that we were looking at. Chikmanek. Alright, before we make a pick, I just want to see if there's anybody with any decent potential. I mean, I would be more interested in Von Arx a little bit later. There's a confirmed medium 4 in Jace Letty. He's going to be garbage. And he's 18, but definitely somebody, like, just for the value, and that maybe he will see some growth. So I'm not really interested in people like this. Jonesy, yikes, you're going to be bad, but better. Anybody who's confirmed AHL, I'm not really super interested in. Alright. How much do I got? A minute left. Alright. Make up your mind in that case. Okay, so we are at 65, so we're going to Havlet. Was it Sabarin, who was confirmed medium 6? Do you take... Actually, you know what? I'm going to take Strombo. Let's see. Yeah, he's the best goalie. Potential-wise is not that great. Yeah, 73 overall. Not really too concerned. We'll sim to pick 97, but at least we got a decent goaltender. I want to take a look. Was it Sigalette? Was a low 6? No. Havlet was a medium 9. I don't know. I don't remember their names. You could tell me if I missed somebody there if you want. I'm okay with that. Just put the time in and let me know. Chechmanek. I mean, there's a B- in there. That's not terrible. The A- puck skills. Everything else is so bad. Jace Letty is going to be so bad at 18. He's 5 years out, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. 4 years out for Pruchek. Bowmeister, no. Okay. I don't know, do I have any gems? Nope. Alright. Alrighty. Who were we looking at? Prusek. I mean, the puck skills and everything is great, but everything else is so bad that it just doesn't make up for it. He's going to be such a low overall. I think Jace Letty is going to be our best bet for some growth. We go for Hoodler next after that. Von Arx after him. And honestly, I think that's it. So, Jace Letty, we're going to make that pick. Medium 4 at 47. Yeah, he's got some growing to do. Any bright spots in there? No. Okay. Well, That's the way she goes in drafting players. You never know if somebody's going to be decent for several long years. All right, so now we were looking at not Von Arx. Oh yeah, Hoodler. So Hoodler will come next. Roman was a medium 9, 51 at 18 years old. Isn't terrible. He's better than the other guy. There are at least some bright spots. Not many, but at least some. And we'll go ahead and snag Von Arx next, I believe. Wait, 161. I can never read that stinking colors. None of these are worth it yet, so we're going to take Jake Von Arx from the NLA. He's a low 6. We will snag that. We'll sim to our last pick. And at this point, it's take whomever has the best chance at potential. Travis Segahara, the 20-year-old. Do we take a chance on him? Probably not. Like those numbers aren't bad. So let's just do a quick look like this. Anybody standing out? Okay, what do we got here? So you're confirmed. So Sebastian, I'm sorry. Matthias. Matthias wouldn't be terrible. It would be a chance. At this point, it's Matthias or frickin' Segahara. And we're just taking a chance on one of these guys. He's 20. Where are you? Boom. You're 19. You have somewhat confirmed stats. We're going to go with you. You are an AHL top 6. So, honestly, not the end of the world. That 20-year-old guy will probably be in the draft somewhere, but it's going to be such a pain to look for him. So, no point in doing that. All right, so our draft is now complete. That is what I like to see. Sifilito and Vernarski, basically the steals. Letty and Hoodler, Von Arx, kinda Strombo just to have a decent overall goaltender backing up our guy. Now, let's go ahead and sim to the re-sign phase. It's going to be a little different this year. I'm going to see what we can do in regards to just making the team slightly better, just so our young guys that we are putting in there have a little bit of, I wouldn't say help, but some veteran leadership. Not great leadership, we'll say. Let's try not to go over 80, 81, but I definitely think that will still be low enough to keep us low, like a high enough overall to help out, but not hamper in draft pick wise. So, I will go ahead and go through the contracts here, and I will see you at the beginning of the free agency. Okay, we are back here at the beginning of free agency. Everybody is signed. We need 2 centers, 6 left wings, 6 right wings, and 4 defensemen. I just went through scouts and everything else, and coaches as well, and got that all set up. I'm waiting to see if everybody signs. Whitaker is a 72. That is good to see. Jobin is a 66. Carcone, I don't care. Feichel 67. Gross is a 71. So we're getting a little bit of growth from those guys. Unfortunately, not a lot, but hopefully next year will be a little bit better for what we have planned. Let's take a look at goaltending. Malik is a 70 now. So, a little bit of growth from those guys, which is good to see. Let's take a quick look at awards, because we didn't look at that. Leafs were the President's Trophy winners, and they went up against the Leafs for the Cup, and Colorado won. Draisaitl winning the Art Ross and the Hart. Carlson winning the Norris. Lady Byng going to McKinnon for the 3rd season in a row. Memorial going to Bjorkstrand in Detroit. McKinnon winning the Conn Smythe. UC Saros winning the Vezina in Nashville. Casey DeSmith winning the Jennings with Varlamov. Bill Masterson going to us in Kindle. Seguin, not Tyler Seguin, probably Trevor or Travis Seguin in the Jack Adams, the coach for Chicago. Deneau winning the Selke. Interesting. Ted Lindsay going to Draisaitl as well, and Maurice Richard going to Nathan McKinnon. All right, so let's go ahead and get these guys signed. Let's take a quick look at what we are looking for free agent-wise. So let's take a look at centers and who is available. I'd be looking at somebody more along the lines of a Jason Spezza would be perfect for this. In all honesty, we can give him $18 million to play a season with us. That is perfect. Let's see who else is down here that would be good. An ass wants so much money this year just because he actually had played. Somebody like Jeff Carter would be good for this as well. Let's give him 18 million bucks. Gives us 36 of the 71 million cap that we had. Let's go ahead and take a look at left wings now. Let's just go down by overall. It'll just be easier that way. Nemestikov, Matt Calvert wouldn't be a terrible option. Patrick Marleau is also perfect for this role. Patty, here's 18 million bucks. Alright, so that's 5, and then I want people like end of their careers people. Kyle Clifford is perfect. Just give you a 1-year deal at like that, Kyle. Patrick Maroon is a good option too. Okay, so that's 3. 3 more. Who else do we have down here? Louis Eriksson is also perfect. He's a 78, but he still is fairly decent, and if we need to, we can drop him down. Give him a little bit more money to come here. And then I'd be looking for somebody. That's 5. Matt Martin was another good choice. Just give you the max amount at $950, Matt, for the 1 season. So that's that. We'll move on to right wingers. Now we are looking at who is that? Calvin Clutterbuck. No, I kind of would rather get somebody. Ryan Reeves. As great as that would be, unfortunately, I want somebody with a little bit more scoring ability. Somebody like Bo Bennett would be perfect, actually. Not great, that's for sure, but definitely good enough to help out. Kuhnhackl would probably be a good option. He's from Germany as well, so that just ties into everything that we're doing here. So we would have had 8. We have 9 now. 6 plus 2 is 8, and I just signed 2. That would have been 7. Shoot, how many lefties did I sign? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Cogliano would be perfect too. Perfect. Right wingers, we have just the 1 signed so far, I believe. And Bo Bennett and Kuhnhackl. So yeah, that's 2. I need 4 more. Somebody like Jamie McGinn. Kind of don't want to do that. Let's get Josh Archibald in here at 29. Not really going to be much, and he's been on a few of our teams over the years. And we'll just throw some of that money in Ryan Reeves' lap. That's 12. So I think that's 2 more that we need. Now let's take Cal over here for 1 season. And let's snag Nino just to have him. Dude, I'll give you that much. How about that? Alright, now we're on to defensemen. And we're definitely not getting anybody that good. but somebody like Jay Bouwmeester is perfect. Let's give him a cool $1 million. Sorry about that, Jay. Took me forever there. Don't want you to think that I'm trying to rip you off. Danny DeKaiser is a good solid back end roll. We'll just give him the $3 million for that. That's 2. Who is that? Ian Cole. Not saying no, Ian, but let me just see who else is down here. Who's that? Michael Kempney. Where is he? Ian Cole. We'll snag you too. And where is he? Mr. Kempney. Actually. Oh, that's Zadorov. Never mind. I thought it was going to be Zaitsev. Why would I take Zaitsev? Why not? Alright. So, let's just go ahead and sim a couple days here and see what happens. Joe Thornton rejects the offer. Okay. Ruzicka joins. We get another coach. Okay. We'll have to see here in a minute who I'll sign and who has offers out. I signed a whole bunch of scouts. I filled up all 20. They're all A's and B's. I basically just signed all the decent people available. So, who did sign with us? Nobody. Fantastic. Our goalie coach and us. So nobody in the NHL signed. Is that what it is, or we're just okay? So you're still thinking it over. Associate coach is Joe Thornton. Jumbo, buddy. Come on, Joe. Let's see if we can interview him and figure it out. Market. Preference. Casual fan base. No. Preferred market size. Not too small, not too big. Alright, well. Yeah, Joe is definitely not the guy that's going to come here, unfortunately, and that sucks. Let's just end the conversation now. Alright, so you are not going to be the option we want. It was Fernandez any decent, any good? Was he? I mean, yeah. Let's see, Wyatt Fernandez. Didn't realize they made it harder to get coaches this season. They've actually put caps on how much you can offer people. Even the head coach, I wasn't able to offer him that much money. It was only like $3 million or something like that. And the assistant coach, did you back out of it too? Defensive coach here. Bobyak. Locke. Okay, I think that one is going to be the best option here. Oh, we are waiting on Ortio to get back to us. Okay, so we do have somebody out there. Okay, let's continue on then, advance another day. Now we just put an offer out for that another associate coach. Our head coach does sign the deal. That's great. He was the best one. Ortio also signs. Yoshida signs as a scout. Kirk Millen. Let's just quickly fix our trade block here. advance a day. Start seeing some players sign here. Maybe that coach. Will we see a face? Wyatt. Ah, come on, Wyatt. Don't be like that. Need a rider. Cole, Cogliano, Archibald, Carter. Clutterbuck doesn't. Clifford signs. Marlowe does. Maroon does. Spezza does. Erickson does. Alright. Okay, so let me deal with this, and then I will see you at the beginning of the season with everybody signed, and we can go over everything then. Alright, team, welcome back here. We are on the roster page. Patrick Maroon, Civilito, and Whitaker making up that first line. Niederreiter, Spezza, and Bo Bennett on the second. Clifford, Carter, Reeves, Archibald, Feichel's down here, and Marlowe. You'll see we only have 3 of our prospects there on that end. And then as well here, Nico Gross-Vernaski giving us +1 to Kaiser, and Bouwmeester kept me in Cole. Unfortunately, couldn't really do much about that -2 on that back end. And then, of course, Strombo and Malik are here as well. Any big jumps in overalls? I don't believe so. Whitaker's a 74 now, so not really. Down south, we've got quite a few guys down here. Najman, Dopita, Jobin, Bohm, Hoodler, Giuliano are all ours. And then, of course, we have our defensemen, Rajniemi, Absher, Hainsey. I don't believe... Yeah, everybody here is basically ours at this point, including the goalies. For captains of the main team, you've got Jason Spezza as your captain. Patrick Maroon and Jay Bouwmeester are your alternates. So what we'll do is we'll go basically up to the beginning of the season. We won't start the season, but we'll see basically where people rank in the draft for us, and then we'll end it there. So let's go ahead and sim to the regular season. No, I decline that. Definitely dealt with this and everything, but did want to let you know we couldn't find an associate coach. Joe Thornton didn't want it. The best guy didn't want it. I actually found a really good option in Zach Parise. So we took it, and he was more than happy to sign with us. And then the player that did not want to sign with us, we replaced with Michael Grabner, which is actually pretty decent as well, considering his speed, even at the age that he is at, will be a good role model for some of those younger players. Right, we're just going to sim here to the regular season, see what happens. Hopefully this season we get a little bit better, a little bit more growth, which would be nice for those young guys, especially Civilito. Would be great. The Vernarski as well, the medium 4. Oh yes, we should go and assign our scouts too. So let me do this quickly. I've got to move a bunch of people around, and I'll be right back. Right, scouts are set. We are back and ready to go. Let's take a quick look here through the preseason, how we did. If anything was wonderful. 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins, 4, 5 wins out of 7. Are we turning it around? I don't know. Let's go ahead and advance 1 day here. Take a quick look at our overalls. I'm wearing jeans, not overalls, but you know what I mean. We're sitting a 78, 74, and 66, 86, 88, 83. So very nice to see that. Exit, please. Thank you. All right, and let's just go quickly to view the draft class. We'll take a quick peek at what may be available for us next year. Oh. Got really excited. I was like, oh, I think I know that logo, but that is definitely a Liga logo. Oh, yikes. We got some second round talent here. This guy that went from 653 previously to 52, Merrick's, I'm really interested in. I'm going to write his name down. Merrick's. RD from the Dell. It was 52. It's 53. Okay, that's just important to me, I think. Again, there's another one there. Tyler Sutton is here. Not looking that great, dude, but we will see what happens in the NLA. Yikes. Alright, well, we'll put thing on everybody there. Omar Millette. Medium pop, top 6 most likely. High 9 maybe. Leave it at that. And in ice, I might just move everyone from the ice over. But probably not. It's not a huge deal. All right. Well, that leaves it at that. Doesn't look like we're going to have as good a shot as we did last year. But I'll see you in the next one here in a couple days, and we'll get right into Season 3. Thanks again. Bye.